Hello, everyone. This is Patrick Kulpok from podcast Polderownia. Unfortunately, today I am only one. My co-host Krzysztof is sick, so he couldn't join us to our interview. And today we have a second special guest, another Dutch politician. With us is Jasper van Dijk from Socialist Party. This is a Socialist Party in the Netherlands. Welcome, Jasper. Good afternoon. Good evening, basically.
Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you. You could join us. And once again, I'm so sorry for problem on my side with my device. So you are a popular politician in the Netherlands. You are 13 years in the Tweede Kamer, if I'm correct. Now we are number 9 on the SP list. But could you introduce yourself a little bit for our mostly Polish people that are listeners, because they don't know you.
Of course. Thank you. Actually, I'm in Parliament for 16 years now, since 2006. Time flies. And I did a lot of work for education as a spokesman, and later on also on migration policy. And today I am the spokesman for foreign affairs, European policy, that might be interesting, and defense policy and migration as well.
Socialist Party, something is basically not common on the Western Europe. Yeah, you have the party on the West, like in France, Spain. You have a Labour Party in the UK or SPD in Germany. But basically, what is the main goal for the SP now, and how basically everything changed in the 70s when a party used to be maybe more radical, like even maybe Marxist-Leninist on the beginning of the history, yeah?
Yeah, but that is a long time ago. I was only a baby at that time. You mean in the 1970s? Let's say for my party, the Socialist Party, the following things are really important. The first thing is, of course, to fight poverty. You know that about 1 million people in the Netherlands are poor. And I think this is incredible, because the Netherlands is really a rich country. And 10% of our population possesses the same amount of money or in their house of possessions as 50% of the population. So there's a big inequality. This is a very important topic for my party, to fight poverty and to work on equality, as a real socialist likes to do. I like difference between people. We are not communists. I don't want a gray country. No mistake about that. But we want to fight poverty and inequality. We want good health systems. We want a good education system, very accessible for everybody. So this is very important for my party.
So, if you are like that left-wing party, and you think about the laborers and working class, so what party think, what think the idea of the workers' cooperation?
I think this is a very good thing. If you mean corporations within companies, if you mean that workers,
like for example, working councils, the job agreement, and this kind of like basically very labor things in the workplace,
and trade unions also.
And trade unions, yes, of course.
Yes, of course, we are very much in favor of those movements, organizations, because we want to give the workers within society and within their companies a bigger say. So their voice must be heard better. And now you see that it most of the time it's the boss of a company that determines everything. We don't like that. We want to give the workers, the people, more power, more to say. We also like referenda. You know what I mean? So this is a very important instrument for the people to participate in democracy. The right-wing parties are against referenda. I think that's a very bad thing. So that's another example to enlarge the voice of the people.
Okay, so basically, SP is a leftist party by history and today. But what is the main difference between other leftist party like the GroenLinks PvdA coalition, Partij voor de Dieren, Bijeen? What is the like a difference? Yeah, because if someone is a left and can vote in the Netherlands, have a multiple choice. But why this person supposed to vote for SP and not, for example, for Frans Timmermans?
If someone is left-wing, he or she should vote for my party, the Socialist Party, definitely. And I tell you why. Because Frans Timmermans and the PvdA GroenLinks, the Labour Party in the Netherlands, so to speak, well, actually, they made very big mistakes in history. The PvdA, the bigger Labour Party, actually in history, may work together with the Liberal Party, the VVD. And it was actually a terrible policy that they made. They closed social services. They cut spending everywhere. 50 billion. They cut for 50 billion budget. It was a terrible government. So I say to the people, be careful with your vote. Think about it, and a vote for my party is really the best because we want to make the Netherlands more social, and my party is very clear in that. Then you have also some other parties, the Partij van de Dieren, the Party for the Animals. You have Bijeen. I don't believe actually that they will stay in parliament because their leader left last year.
This year, Sylvana Simons left basically after the collapse of the Rutte 4 government. Yes,
that's right. So they have a hard time right now. And Party for the Animals, Partij voor de Dieren. Well, they are a sympathetic party. I don't dislike them. We can work together with them, but they are really for animals. And my party is a Socialist Party. We are for the people. Let's put it that way.
So today, and Vandaag published a new poll. They basically asked Ipsos to make this poll, and they publish on the website. So basically, for SP doesn't look good in my opinion. This is only 5 seats in the Tweede Kamer. So basically, your party need to ask someone to be in the coalition. So as a SP, not only for you, but as a SP, what is the best scenario for you in the coalition to be in the government, to have basically more opportunity to change a law in the Netherlands? And also the second question is, are you in favor as a deputy or as a SP? Are you in favor to cooperate also with Pieter Omtzigt and new social contract, because his party can even be the biggest one?
Yes, we are absolutely willing to cooperate with most of the parties. I think it's very important that my party joins the government as a left-wing consciousness. Do you know what I mean? So then we can be a watchdog for the other parties to keep the policy left-wing, to keep an eye on the people and the poor people especially. So we are really ready to join the government and to make the Netherlands a more beautiful country for all people, also for the people with not so much money.
So you don't mind to be in, maybe not as a Pieter Omtzigt as a prime minister, because he still have a problem to say something about it, but in the government, yeah?
We are absolutely willing to work with him. We actually did work together with him very well in the past. And we are also willing to work with Frans Timmermans from the Partij van de Arbeid. We are not so much willing to work with the VVD, the Liberal Party, because they are really for the rich people, to put it that way. And we don't like to work with the PVV. This is a really extreme right-wing party that is so negative about migrants. And they are really, they don't like the constitution. So they discriminate people, and we don't like that. But we like to work with Pieter Omtzigt and with Frans Timmermans.
Understand. Okay. Let's put a scenario. SP is in the government, yeah, the coalition, probably in a coalition of the 5, maybe 6 parties in the coalition. You have a majority. You have more than 75 seats in the Tweede Kamer. So, what is the idea for foreign policy of the Netherlands as SP? And also, what do you think about the cooperation with the European Union and with the other European countries?
Well, actually, we are in favor of the European Union. We are in favor of working together with other European countries. But we don't like to build a European superstate, so to say. You know, some parties, D66, Volt, they really want to build a European federal state with Brussels as the capital. We don't like that direction. I like it to be the Netherlands as a country on itself, and Poland and Germany as well. They have their own traditions, their own habits, and so on. You have to respect that. So let's work together, but not forced cooperation from Brussels. Let's keep some freedom for the countries.
So basically, more as a union of the free nations of Europe than European Union of the federal states, like for example in the United States has. Yeah, it's basically union of the 50 countries, basically. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, understand. So more like still in the European Union, but as a free countries, independent countries. But in the last few months, Liliana Meitenissen, your leader, the current leader of the SP, she has some maybe not very super pro-migration policy now. This is like some maybe not like Peter Omtzigt, who want to like make the limit of the 50,000 people, but
I understand what you mean. I can explain. I can explain.
But just let me finish the question, because maybe because the Polish people, they don't follow that Dutch politics as we, why they listen us. So basically, so wouldn't it be better as PES strive well-paid, secure jobs, strong public services, social housing that would work for all, disallowance the tensions between migration and locals, because there is like a problem, especially, right wingers using these arguments to basically divide Dutch society, because Dutch society is not only like a white Dutch people, the people have like a Surinamese descent, Antillians, Moroccans, Turks, also Polish descent, like probably like people like me. So what SP want to do with this? Yeah, like when the Dutch native people, they accuse migrants for stealing houses, stealing jobs. What is their resolution for this kind of situation?
This is really an important topic for my party. You know, labor migration, so people that come here to work. And we see now a very painful exploitation of labor migrant workers from other countries in the Netherlands. You know, many people from Poland or from Romania or from Hungary come here to work, and they really get low paid by their employees, by their bosses. They live in very bad circumstances, in very small houses for very high prices, like 100 euros per week for one bed. That is absolutely unacceptable. So that is what I call exploitation, and it's a huge problem in the Netherlands. So we really want better and strict rules for those companies when they hire labor migrant workers. And that is how we want to control this phenomena, because this is really capitalism, you know? Companies in the Netherlands, they hire cheap workers from abroad. They take them here, and they make them live in bad conditions for low wages. So for all people, it's a bad result. And we want to work on that. And I think it's very important for Polish people to know our point of view on this, because it's a priority to improve the situation for migrant workers.
I was basically 1 month ago on the NFV convention in Utrecht. I was in Utrecht, and I met Polish workers. They are not that privileged, like for example, like me, because I have a corporation job. And these people, like, they don't speak Dutch at all. Sometimes they don't even speak English. And basically what they just want to to do in this country, like work in the legal statement, have a normal place to stay here for a few months, maybe half year, maybe 1 year, and come back to Poland with this money. So basically, my question is, what kind of like maybe 1-2 idea SP want to put as a new law to help people from Poland, from Bulgaria, from Romania, especially from the Eastern Europe, or like even from the Ukraine, because after the war, there's a lot of Ukrainians now in the Netherlands. Like if I remember correctly, it's like almost 200,000 Ukrainians now in the Netherlands. So how SP want to help these people?
We want better regulation to get fair work, equal pay for equal work. And at this moment, you can see that migrant workers are exploited. They are used by their bosses and their companies as cheap labor. And it's very bad. So we have to make better rules and regulation to regulate those companies who exploit migrant workers. And I want to be very strict on this because the surveillance, the regulation is very weak right now. Even the surveillance organization has said we can't see it anymore. We don't have control on the migrant jobs. It's going too far. The government should take measures. Now, that is what my party really wants to do. Now, I don't want to hurry you up, but I have to quit in a couple of minutes. We can go on another.
Yes,
moment.
I have a basically one important question because yes, as a working class, there's like a few groups in the working class, and one of the working class, they are farmers. Yes. And farmers, they make a lot of protests in the last few years. Also, there is a party for farmers, BBB, with the Caroline van den Plas. And also there's like basically what Netherlands need to do in the few next years to kill more animals because of the nitrogen there is no place to build more houses, and farmers doesn't like it. Yeah, they want to still have a livestock. They don't want to have the money from that. So what is the best solution for this situation? Because farmers now, they are very angry about the Mark Rutte government and the position of the farmers in the Netherlands.
Yes, well, in general, I can say that we want to support small farmers that farm on a natural biological scale and way. Do you know what I mean? So we want to quit actually with the big pharma corporations with thousands of cows and pigs and so on. That is what we call bio industry. It's so bad for the animals. It's so bad for nature and for climate. So we want to change the whole agricultural system into small farmers that build and create a natural and sustainable agriculture.
So support small farmers, but maybe fight with the big livestock, basically because of the change. Try to change the Netherlands. Yeah, if I'm correct.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Jasper. And maybe do you have like a message to the Polish people?
I want to say hello to all Polish people. I was in your country a couple of times. It's a very beautiful country. I want to wish you a good time in the Netherlands. Don't forget to vote, of course. Enjoy your time here and don't get exploited by bad bosses. Call me and I will help you because we have to take measures. It's time for justice. It's time for equality. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jasper. And with us was Jasper van Dijk, number 9 on the Socialist Party list. And I wish you good luck on 22 of November. And
Thank you.
We're gonna see the results probably on the evening and in the next few days, how strong SP will be in the Tweede Kamer.
Absolutely. It was nice talking to you. Have a good time. And please send me the link so I can see the interview for myself as well.
Of course. So thank you for listening to us. And I can only say in the next episode, probably will be Krzysztof with us. And stay tuned and goodbye.
Perfect. Bye-bye.